汇集天下大事，聚焦华人热点。西雅图中文电台网络电视。
I also wanted to recognize, we've got a number of Renton City Council members here. If you could just stand up and wave. We're glad that you're all out here today. Thank you. And I think that Michael and Min Chris would agree with me. I've got some employees here in the group. I'd like you to raise your hand. You guys have worked really hard to get this hotel open. So Chip and everybody be recognized. I'm going to be very short. I just wanted to say that 17 years ago, hard to believe, 17 years ago, Michael and Min bought this property from Puget Sound Energy, and they built these 2 apartment complexes here over to my left, to your right. And back then, 17 years ago, Michael had a vision of a grand hotel here on the water that he kept saying would just be a beautiful facility looking up the lake to downtown Seattle, something nobody else could ever have. And then he also had a vision for a wonderful office complex that would be in the backside of the hotel, which you can see is under construction already behind you. So that was 17 years ago, and it took a while for the economy to turn around and make it possible. But one of the things that I want to say about Michael and Min, they resisted all temptations to do something lesser than their vision and wait till the right time so that they could build the grandest hotel that this region has to offer. And so you have to say, this is the most beautiful hotel that anybody could hope to stay in the Puget Sound region. So Michael and Min, we really appreciate your commitment to the community. They have literally changed the landscape of this city. When they first came to town, we didn't have the landing and we didn't have the Seahawks here. And so much has happened since they came, and they've been visionaries dating way back, and they continue to hold on that attitude towards this community, and we have been the benefactors of that. So with that, I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. The City Council meeting today had to be a sunny day, so we're glad that we got the weather. And it's my pleasure to turn the microphone over to Rusty Middleton, who has the opportunity to run this beautiful facility.
Good afternoon, Development, for giving me the opportunity to be our opening general manager. As you may know, and throughout our careers, we will from time to time have other properties that we will work at. But to be the opening general manager is a true pleasure. I have assembled an all-star leadership team. We would not have been able to do this without their help. I'd like to thank our leadership committee right here on the side. Thank you guys so much for giving us. It's been a very rewarding experience for myself with the ability to create a culture. You know, again, when we move around, we have the opportunity to make little tweaks at an open hotel. But to start from the ground up, it's just so rewarding and so exciting, and we're very lucky to be here. As you will soon see, this truly spectacular setting, combined with Hyatt's world-class service, makes this property in Renton in Southport, it'll be world-renowned. And I promise, the best in the Pacific Northwest. And you'll see that here in just a few minutes. The details that Michael and Min put into our property, the sophistication is unmatched. As Mayor shared, they never sacrificed, and thank you for your commitment. Thank you for this vision. We're very fortunate to be here. I appreciate the support that our colleagues are being here, and as I mentioned, those details that Michael put in will help them have a great experience. When they love being here, they will go the extra mile for our customers, and that will be the service that we will be known for. So on behalf of the 175 employees here at the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington, I want to congratulate Michael and Min. We will do great things here. And with that, I want to introduce Pete Sears, Hyatt Hotels Group President of the Americas.
Tell you how excited we are to be standing here today for the opening of the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington at Seattle Southport. There's a number of people we have to thank. Rusty named some of them, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to first and foremost thank Michael and Min, Chris, for their confidence in us, your commitment to building this beautiful world-class hotel, and for allowing us to partner with you. We could not be any more proud of our association with you, and look forward to a long and very prosperous relationship together. Thank you. Mayor Long, thank you also for you and your team, the local authorities that have helped us get to this day. I know it's been a long journey, and it's taken a lot of support and a lot of help. And we thank you for all of your commitment in helping us get to this day. We had the privilege of working with MG2 Architects and Zena Design Group on this project. We want to thank them for their creativity in designing this hotel, which matches the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. We'd also like to thank all of the contractors and all of the construction partners that helped build this beautiful hotel. I'd now like to address 175 associates that Rusty mentioned, the team that's out here and the team that's just inside this door waiting for us to cut this ribbon. The architects, the designers, the contractors built this beautiful building, but it's your passion, it's your engagement, it's your personal connection to anyone that passes through these doors that's going to give this beautiful building its soul. That's what's going to make this property successful, and that's what's going to make this property special. And that's what will make the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington one of the most extraordinary hotels in the world. So as we open the doors on this newest Hyatt Regency, we want to also express our gratitude to Rusty and his team. I know you spent countless hours and days working hard to get to this point. So thank you for your hard work, your training, and for hiring what is, in a very short period of time, I can tell is an amazing team. As Rusty said, we've hired 175 people from the local community to work here in Renton. And I know that they are all eager and excited to welcome you into their new home. We have a lot of pride in our team members, and we're proud to be part of the Renton community. We feel fortunate to play a role in welcoming more people from around the world where they can live, work, play, and reinvest in your community. You all know more than I do that Seattle is a thriving market. It was recently recognized by CBRE as one of the best tech markets in the country. We're excited to be expanding our footprint and be part of that, and hopefully add to the economic development and advancements of the area. This year, Hyatt Regency brand is celebrating its 50th anniversary. 50 years of fostering human connections and inspiring lifelong memories. The Hyatt Regency spirit will come to life in this hotel as well. So on behalf of Hyatt's leadership, locally, regionally, and all of my colleagues back in Chicago, we want to thank everyone that had a part in getting us here to today. We appreciate your professionalism, your commitment to this world-class hotel. So thank you once again, and welcome to the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington. It is my pleasure to introduce or announce to the stand the President of Seco Development and great partner, Greg Craig.
Hyatt Regency on Lake Washington that has been designed with the highest quality materials and will last well over 100 years. As many of you know, Seco Development focuses on developing urban mixed-use sites that integrate and work with nature and the environment so that we, at the end of the day, we create a great sense of place and enjoyment, that we respect the area that we build in. Since its inception, Seco has developed more than 3,500 residential units, over 800,000 square feet of office space, and 160,000 square feet of retail and more. Seco's vision of Southport was to bring together high-quality housing with retail offices and hotel, and of course the parking, to create an urban village as a part of the community of the city of Renton. The genesis of Southport started in November of 1999 when Seco acquired the 17.1 acre Shuttleton power plant that previously occupied this property. Where many people would have saw an antiquated power plant, Seco Development envisioned a new urban village that fosters a genuine live, work, play, and stay environment on the shores of Lake Washington. Every detail was planned at Southport with the intent of promoting a balanced lifestyle to take advantage of the great parks and beautiful nature that we're surrounded by. Through Southport, Seco has found an innovative way to showcase our region's natural beauty, its picturesque views, creating a destination where employees, visitors, and residents can lead a healthy and active lifestyle. Southport is within walking distance of 33 restaurants over at the landing area, with over 800,000 square feet of retail and banks and medical facilities and entertainment, along with much more. In large part, spurred by the development of Southport, the city of Renton estimates that another $500 million in commercial real estate construction is planned for the near future. In fact, Southport has become the catalyst for economic vitality in the city of Renton, spurring additional development a block away, including 2 new hotels just right out by our gateway. With an estimated value of over $1 billion when fully occupied, Southport is poised to become a significant waterfront showpiece for the city of Renton following its successful transformation from the old power plant into a mixed-use urban lakeside village. The development here at Southport is the vision of the Chris, and I am proud of everyone that gave their heart and soul to accomplish this project. Today's ribbon-cutting accomplishment was achieved by the efforts and literally thousands of individuals that applied their great minds, skills, and perseverance to make it happen. There are way too many people to thank, but please know that everybody's help was very much appreciated and instrumental to the success of this development. Special thanks to the City of Renton and their support, to the Hyatt Corporation and their belief in this project, to Selling Construction and of all of their subcontractors that built this. Special thanks to MG2 Architects and to all of their design and engineering consultants. Special thanks to the dedicated staff at the Seattle Family Regional Center and Seco Development. There are a few folks we want to also single out for their tireless efforts. Starting with my right-hand guy, Derek Jenke, the Vice President of Construction and Operations for Seco, who oversees all of our construction. And James Backer, our building envelope manager, who oversaw the entire exterior design, detailing, and installation. I know Brent's out there somewhere. Brent Gaiman, our senior asset manager, who negotiated the Hyatt management agreement and worked side by side with Hyatt. It's been so great fun. And to Doug Wolf, our controller for Seco Development, who oversaw the project finance and accounting. And I know he's mentioned earlier, but I wanted to point it out, that we're blessed to have Rusty Middleton from Hyatt as our general manager for this project, who has skillfully orchestrated his tremendous Hyatt team. And of course, we'd be remiss not to thank our families, our friends, our business associates, the local jurisdictions, everybody that's helped us, the consultancies. There's been a countless amount of people that have given us advice and guidance, and it is all very, very much appreciated. We should all be proud of this landmark accomplishment, and I thank you all for being here today.